Hello, so it's the 28th of March and we're on day 7 of our lock-in in Pushkar. Doctors have just been and stamped. It's been a very nice day today. It's been sunny and the ukulele's been played, did some sunbathing. Everybody's just been very chill and it's nice. It's a nice place to be during this time. So yeah, sorry if you're stuck in your house. But hopefully you can live vicariously through what it is that's being shown here and how we're dealing with the corona issue here in Pushkar. Hey there guys, we're on day 17 of our lockdown on the 7th of April and not a lot has happened since the previous clip from like the 28th of March. Everything is still very chill here. We're just getting on with our days. I'm currently doing a 3-day fast. Why? I'm not 100% sure. There's a full moon this evening and we break fast tomorrow, so it's there's 4 of us in total doing it and it's to go with that. So going through the fast and yeah, coming out the other side tomorrow and eating all of the food, because that's how you're meant to fast, right? Since that last clip, I've spoken to a couple from Derby that are staying in the hostel with me, and it's just to get their insight of their experience with the lockdown, how that's affected their travelling, and also their outlook on the whole situation as well. So here are Fiona and Jack for a little sit down that we had together.
Hiya, I'm Fiona and this is my princess.
I'm Jack. We're in Pushkar. We've been here for 2 or 3 weeks, riding it out.
We're at a hostel called Hotel Chand Palace Backpackers.
I was in Jaipur. I got kicked out of a hotel. Luckily, Fee was already here, so yeah, I did get the feeling in Jaipur that it was kind of a case of everyone thought that all Westerners had coronavirus.
But here in Pushkar it's been really chill, really nice. Everyone's very friendly, we're being looked after really well. No hostility in Pushkar. Glad I rescued you to here.
Yeah, it's been good. The hostel's on quite a bit of land.
Get our steps in. Been doing yoga, meditating, exercising, being creative. Lots of productive, nice things to occupy us. Lots of food until today.
Until today. Yeah.
Not because we're running out of food, because we're fasting. So I was going to be doing my yoga teacher training all through April in Rishikesh. They messaged to say it had been cancelled and then lockdown started not long after that. So obviously that's not happening now. Hopefully it will later on this year when everything calms down.
Whilst Fee was doing her yoga teacher training, I was just going to do some travelling around North India, which obviously can't do for now.
We're still hopeful though that we're going to be able to. We're not flying home. Well, we have a flight booked from Nepal at the start of July, so hopefully we can do a bit of travelling at some point, get up to Nepal and get our actual flight home. That would be ideal.
Yeah, who knows? For now, I think we've got it pretty good.
Yeah. It's a nice little community here, good little hostel family, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone
nice
gets
weather,
on.
nice food.
Really nice weather, a bit too nice. It was 35 degrees today. When we first started hearing about coronavirus in India in general, we weren't that panicked. We were it was almost like a jokey attitude towards it here, like, you know, people just shouting coronavirus, coronavirus around. It was quite easy to distance ourselves because there weren't many cases in India, and even though we were hearing news from back home, it was very like, it just wasn't really happening here, was it?
Yeah, I think everywhere at that point it was just a bit unknown, but especially then there wasn't really so much worry. It was just...
But our own personal attitude towards the situation has been a bit like this, because, at first we were quite chill about it, and then suddenly like loads of people were leaving the hostel and it was this big mass panic, and we got the fear a little bit, and then we were looking at flights home, but then it was difficult to even get to Delhi, and then would our flights be cancelled, and people are camping out outside hotels in Delhi because nowhere will let them in, and that was all quite chaotic. And then we just sort of stopped and thought, are we happy right now where we are? And the answer is and was yes. So decided to just be chill, ride it out.
Yeah, and I think it makes sense for anyone where possible to not travel. You know, that seems to be basically the guidelines that people are giving out, and the more you reduce the travel, the more you reduce the potential for spread. So for us, it made sense to stay here. We've got it pretty good. I think the situation's actually worse in the UK.
Yeah, and even getting home, like we're from
here.
the Midlands, so getting into London and then having to travel by public transport back up to Derby would be quite difficult. Like our parents can't collect us because we have to isolate from them for 2 weeks, so...
Yeah, so
all in all, we're here for the long run, potentially.
The way that we're both feeling about it now is just that it is what it is. It's like a virus that seems like it's going to go on for a little while, and you just got to do what you got to do. Chill, eat food, exercise.
Yeah.
That's it, really, isn't it?
Quite nice.
Paint walls.
The worst thing is that we can't go and get a falafel wrap from the market because they're really good. So I'm quite good. You haven't had one yet.
Yeah, that's the main concern.
That's the main concern right now.
That's what's keeping us awake. I think the main thing to look at is how good it's going to be once it's all finished. Like, just being able to go and enjoy the things that you took for granted before.
Yeah. Go for a nice dinner. Go get that falafel wrap.
The falafel wrap, yeah.
Oh, go and have a nice coffee and some banana bread at the Laughing Buddha. I think it's going to be beautiful when we all emerge like butterflies out of our cocoon, and everyone will just love life even more.
Beautiful. Cool.
Yeah, bye.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much to the two of you for sitting down and chatting to me. For the eagle-eyed ones of you out there, you may have noticed that their clothes changed in a couple of the shots, and that's because we had to sit down twice, maybe even 3 times, just because the audio in the first one was so bad. But yeah, thank you very much for sitting down with me and having a chat. In the next video I put up, I'll have a friend from home and also a friend from Australia sharing their experiences. Yeah, just to kind of share how people are coping with it, just around the world, so that we are all connected. But until then, stay safe, and that's it for this video. Peace. Don't forget to wash your hands.